Hi everybody, this is Diana from Sweet y Salado, and today we are going to make some papas rellenas, which are Colombian style stuffed potatoes. And just like the empanadas, these are very popular in Colombia and you guys have been requesting it quite a bit. And as always, the link for this recipe is going to be available at the end of the video. First, we're going to start by cooking our potatoes. We're going to peel them and cut them in big chunks. We're going to put them in a pot. Then we're going to cover them with water, season with salt. We cover, bring it to a boil, and then we're going to cook them for about 20 to 25 minutes. Once they're cooked, we're going to drain them, and then we're going to put them back on the stove just to get rid of all the excess water. All that steam is the excess water that we don't want. And we're going to cook this for about a minute or so. Then we're going to put them in a large container. And then we're just going to mash them up. And once our potatoes have been mashed, we're going to put them aside and let them cool. In the meantime, we are going to prepare our filling. So we're going to add some olive oil to a large pan. Then we're going to add some tomato, green onion, and garlic. And we're going to cook this at medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes or until our tomatoes are nice and soft. Then we're going to add some ground cumin. And we're also going to add some sazon or food coloring. And then we're going to season with salt and pepper. Now we're going to add our ground beef. And then we're just going to chop it up with our spatula. And we're going to cook this until it's nice and brown. Now we're going to taste for seasoning, and if it needs more salt, you can go ahead and add it. We're going to make two different kinds of potatoes, one with just meat. So we're going to separate this and set it aside. And to the rest of the beef, we are going to add one boiled egg, chopped, and some cooked rice. Now these two ingredients are optional, so you don't have to add them if you don't want to. And now that our mashed potatoes have been cooled, what we're going to do is we're just going to knead them and make a nice smooth dough. And now we're ready to make our potatoes. To make our potatoes, we are going to use the tortilla press and the Ziploc bag that we use to make our empanadas. Now this process is really simple, and all we're going to do is grab a little bit of the mashed potatoes. We're going to shape it into a ball. And then we're just going to flatten it with the tortilla press. If you don't have one of these tortilla presses, what you can do is use a plate or a pot or even your hands to flatten it. And just make sure it's nice and flat. And now we are going to add a couple of tablespoons of the filling. And to close it up, we are just going to use the plastic bag. We close it on top. And then we finish shaping it with our bare hands. And now we have our papa rellena. So now let's make another one so you can see exactly what I did. We're gonna flatten the ball. We make sure it's nice and flat. And then we're gonna add a couple of tablespoons of our filling. And this one has the rice and the boiled egg. And then with the help of the plastic bag, we are gonna close up our puree. We do it on one side, and then we do it on the other side. Just like this. And then with our bare hands, we are just gonna finish up our bowl. Have it. Now we're going to prepare our batter, and all we need are a few eggs. We're going to beat them up. Then we add all-purpose flour. And then we season it with salt. And now with clean hands, we are gonna cover each potato with this batter. And then we fry them at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes or until golden brown. And while they're frying, just make sure you turn them with a spoon so that all sides are nice and golden brown. And once they're done, you're just going to place them on paper towels to get rid of the excess oil. That's your recipe for making papas rellenas. And you can also serve them with this Colombian hot sauce. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to watch more videos, you can click on the video that is playing right now. And don't forget that you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Google+. Thank you so much everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!